Child Support and You, an introduction to the State of Louisiana's Department of Children and Family Services Child Support Enforcement. This video will explain the benefits of child support and the process of establishing child support and paternity. If you have any questions after viewing this video, please contact your child support office. What is child support? Child support is an obligation of a parent to provide emotional, financial, and medical support for a child or children. Child support is important. It provides for a child's basic needs to help give them a healthier, more secure life. Federal law requires all states to have a child support enforcement program. In Louisiana, the program is administered by the Department of Children and Family Services Child Support Enforcement Section. Child Support Enforcement, otherwise known as CSE, collects child support for children receiving public assistance and for those who have a parent or parents out of the home. Before collecting child support, CSE may need to establish the support amount by court order if it has not already been established. In addition to establishing child support, CSE can help to establish paternity for a child if the child was born out of wedlock, establish medical coverage for children, and help to modify child support orders if one or both parents have had a change in circumstances. In this video, we will talk briefly about each of these 4 services and what you can do to help support your child. First, let's talk about the establishment of a support order. To determine the amount of child support for each child, the Louisiana State Legislature developed a schedule to calculate child support based on the income of both parents. We call that schedule the Louisiana Child Support Guidelines. To calculate the child support obligation for your child, CSE will need all income information from both you and the other parent. It is important that we have the most up-to-date income information so that the child support obligation is set correctly. If CSE does not have income information from one or both parents, we use employment history or median wage data to calculate the child support obligation. Once we have income information from you and the other parent, we can determine the total amount of child support from the guidelines. Each parent's portion of the total child support obligation is based on the percentage of income each parent contributes to the total combined income of both parents. For example, if Mom earns an income of $2,000 per month and Dad earns $3,000 per month, their combined monthly income is $5,000. The guidelines specify a child support obligation of $826 per month for one child at this income level. Since Dad's income represents 60% of the total income, his share of child support is 60% of $826, or $495.60 per month. Mom's income represents 40% of the total monthly income, so her share of child support is $330.40 per month. Based on the previous example, child support for the paying parent would begin at these basic obligation amounts. If the child lives with Dad and Mom pays child support would be set for Mom beginning at $330.40 per month. If the child lives with Mom and Dad pays child support, Dad's child support would be set beginning at $495.60 per month. The final ordered amount of child support may be more or less depending on a number of factors, including child's health insurance premiums paid by the parents, child care costs, extraordinary medical or other expenses, and income of the child, if applicable. Once these factors have been considered, child support can be set, and a child support order can be entered in court. Before child support can be set, however, paternity must first be established if it hasn't already been established. What is paternity? Paternity means fatherhood. Every child deserves to have a legal father, to know who that father is, and to claim the rights and benefits that come with this knowledge. Child support cannot be set until the legal father of a child has been established. Why is establishing paternity important? Establishing paternity creates a legal relationship between a father and a child, and this legal relationship provides the child with a number of benefits. Some of these benefits may include a sense of identity, because the child knows who both parents are. A full medical history. Family doctors can better determine what might be causing a child's illness if the doctor knows the family medical history. Government benefits. A child may be eligible for Social Security or Veterans Dependent benefits. Medical insurance coverage. A child can qualify for coverage under the father's health plan. Financial support. Through the legal relationship, a child can be eligible for financial support. When does paternity need to be established? When a married couple has a child, the law automatically recognizes the husband as the father. When the parents are not married to each other, paternity must be established to provide the child with a legal father. Paternity can be established two ways: by signing a paternity acknowledgement or by court order. What is a paternity acknowledgement? A paternity acknowledgement is a way to establish who a child's biological father is when the parents are not married to each other. The mother and the father may sign an acknowledgement of paternity at the hospital when the child is born. An acknowledgement can also be signed at a later date, after the child is born. What if the parents are unsure of who the father is? If either parent is unsure about the paternity of a child, a paternity test can help to determine who the biological father of the child is. The test will show if a man is not the biological father, or the test can show that it is at least 99.9% certain that a man is the biological father of the child. Once the paternity test has been done, the biological father can either sign a paternity acknowledgement or go to court to establish paternity for the child. Once paternity is established, the child will have the same legal rights as a child born to married parents. In addition to establishing paternity, CSE can help in determining medical coverage for a child. Part of every child support obligation includes not only financial support, but also medical support. Why is health insurance important for children? Children who have health insurance generally have better health throughout their childhood and into their teens. They are more likely to receive needed shots that prevent disease, get treatment for recurring illnesses such as ear infections and asthma, get preventative care to keep them well, get sick less often, and get the treatment they need when they are sick. Because health insurance is so important, Louisiana requires that parents provide medical support for their children when a child support order is established. Medical support provides for expenses related to health insurance coverage and may also include a requirement that parents pay a portion of the uninsured medical expenses for the child. What if you already have a child support order and it does not include medical coverage? Because medical support must be a part of every child support order, CSE can help you to change your current support order. Changing your order is called a modification of an order. A modification may be necessary not only to add medical coverage, but also to ensure that your child support is set at the right amount under the Louisiana Child Support Guidelines. A modification of your child support order may be appropriate if one of the following are true. Medical insurance coverage is not included in the current support order. A parent has become permanently disabled. A parent has new children who also must be supported. A parent has lost their job and is unable to find employment at the same wage. Or A parent has a new job that has changed the parent's combined monthly income. Either you or the other parent can ask CSE to review your order for modification at any time if there has been a material change in circumstances. CSE can help you to modify your order if the review shows that child support would change at least 25% when applying the Louisiana Child Support Guidelines. A material change in circumstances is presumed when child support would change this much. So, what happens next? Now that you have received an overview of the child support program in Louisiana, a child support analyst will sit down with you to pull together all of the information necessary to establish paternity, if necessary, and to calculate a support amount that is appropriate for your case. Your child support analyst will need a copy of your current child support order if you already have one, current income and employment information for both you and the other parent, payment records for any child support payments you have received, and other information or documents necessary to move your case forward. We know you want your child to receive support, and we are here to help make the process less complicated. If you need further information, your child support office is ready to assist you. Thank you for working with CSE to help support your child.